Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today it's one of these videos in which I will be documenting my progress here on YouTube because it's hard to believe, but I have already been publishing 2 videos every single week for 6 months now. And 6 months seems like a pretty good moment to stop for a second, look back and see what has been my progression since I started and where do I currently stand at. Although I'm doing this video mainly for myself and to be able to track my progress, hopefully it can also be useful for anyone out there wanting to start their own YouTube channel. The first very important thing to mention, and something that I actually already mentioned on the other update video that I did when I reached 100 subscribers, is that I have done near to zero marketing of my channel. I have only published a few Instagram stories on my personal account, but I have not gone to other YouTube channels and commented to try to get more subscribers or anything. And I have not done this because I want to grow in an organic way, focusing on making good content. And I understand that if people see good content, they like what they see, then they will subscribe just because they are interested in that. And I don't want to push this step. So just to wrap it up, just bear in mind that everything we will be seeing now will be the numbers of a channel that has been publishing 2 videos per week every single week throughout 6 months, and that's it. But with this clear, let's go and check my numbers to see how has this strategy played out, and afterwards we will go into a bit more of reflection, self-reflection of the channel and what could I have done better. And before we go into it, I would kindly ask you to give this video a like, of course if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed, because this would help me a lot. And hopefully in the next YouTube update I do, I can display some better numbers than the ones that you're about to see now. Alright, so we are here in YouTube, and since the first video I published was on April 6, 2020, I have selected the period from that day until October 5th, 2020, to make it exact when it comes to the 6 months. You can also see that during this period I have gotten almost 14,000 views on my channel, which have amounted to 1,000 hours of watch time. Moreover, in total I have had 129 new subscribers joining the channel, and currently I'm standing at 174 subscribers in total. In terms of achieving the point in which I can monetize the channel, I'm still a bit far away, since I need 1,000 subscribers and I'm only at 174, which means that I have only achieved a 17.4%. And secondly, I also need to have 4,000 hours of watch time and I'm only at 1,071 hours. This means that I have achieved so far a 26.78% of that. And although this could be discouraging for some people, it is not the case for me. And as we will see later on, I am very happy because the amount of views on the channel is gradually increasing. Scrolling down the analytics page, we see that only 2 videos have gotten more than 1,000 views, and the reason both of these videos have gotten so many views is because they have positioned very well for organic searches in YouTube. The same goes for the top 6 videos, since the fact that they have gotten so many views is only because they have positioned well. Therefore, my advice to myself and to anyone watching would be to create searchable content, especially at the beginning. Not only that, but combining this with creating videos of things that are not so popular and there are not so many videos done on that has worked pretty well for me. What I mean by that is that I wouldn't try to aim for keywords that are very popular, that lots of people are searching, and that there's already a lot of content for it, because if you're starting a YouTube channel, most probably your video will not be published on top of that. Instead, try to look for keywords or content for which not much has been done on. If for one keyword there are only 5 to 6 videos, you are more likely to appear and rank on top when somebody is looking that organically than if you are trying to aim for something that there are already 200 videos done on. And even if these keywords only 200 people a month search for that, you will still be ranked on top, and people when they search that, they will be very likely to end up clicking on your video and watching it. And this is essentially what has happened with my 2 top performing videos, which have been one, the cost of living in Munich, and the other one in which I talk about Qualian, which are both not very popular topics. There were very few videos published on them, and I have managed to rank very well for it. I know that not many people are looking for that, but when somebody looks for it, then one of the first videos they see is mine. Moving on to the channel, we see that I have gotten a total of 145,000 impressions with an average click-through rate of 6.1%. Also, you can see that the channel had a spike around mid of July with days of more than 4,000 impressions, which is much more than what I'm having right now. And why did this happen? Well, I honestly have no clue. But what I'm also happy about is that the overall trend is increasing and that every day more and more people are exposed to my videos. Going into the traffic sources, we can see that most of my traffic is coming from YouTube search, which is very positive. But we see that the external traffic only represents a 3.5% out of the total traffic, which is ridiculous, but it's certainly linked to the fact that I do very little promotion of my content in other social media platforms. Finally, in audience, we see that 75.3% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, and that the top countries watching the videos are first Spain, which is a bit obvious, my parents and my family, hopefully, followed by the US and Germany. Moreover, most of my viewers are between 45 to 54 years old, which also happens to be the age range of my parents who watch every single video. But after that, the next age range is between 25 to 34 years old. So after this last point, it is time to look back, as I said, reflect on it, on the numbers that we have just seen, and see which things could I have done better up until now. In terms of numbers, it is clear, and as you have just seen, that they are not that good. But this is something that I was already expecting, and that certainly does not discourage me. But the most important thing, in my opinion, at the moment or in general, is to have motivation and a positive mindset. And this is something that I certainly have at the moment. I'm super motivated to keep creating content and videos and so on. And as long as I have that, it's okay, because I'm not in a hurry, I enjoy doing what I do, and I will keep doing that. And hopefully one day we will be able to grow this channel, make it successful, and have a lot of exposure to a lot of people all over the world. But if I could go back in time, what would I do different in order to help my channel grow faster? Well, my answer to that is pretty simple, which would be to leave comments on other YouTube channels. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean comments of just sub for sub or like my videos or things like that. I would put something nice of each video. I mean, I would certainly watch each video, comment something on the video, and then just mention that you have a channel, and if you want, they are more than welcome to come, something like that. And I really don't know how would this play out, but I'm sure that I would have now more subscribers at least in my channel. But the reason I'm not doing this, or I have not done this up until now, is because I think to myself when people do this to my channel. When people are nice and they do kind of like the thing that I said, comment on the video and say that they have a channel, sometimes I might click on them, look at the channel, and just because I feel sorry for them, also because they are also starting, I end up following them. But I mean, I'm subscribed to them, but then, you know, when you open YouTube, you get their videos recommended, but I never end up watching any of their videos, or maybe sometimes yes, but generally not. And then what I'm worried is that if I do the same and people do the same for me, that they subscribe to my channel because they feel sorry and they like the comment and they think I'm nice, but then they don't watch the videos. Also, my click-through rate will decrease because my videos will be exposed, but these people will not be clicking on the video. And this is why I prefer to focus on creating good content. Maybe it will take longer for people to be exposed to my content and find out about me, but at least I want the people that subscribe to my channel to be real subscribers and really interested in the topic. Another thing that I could have done better, and right from the beginning, could have been to create more searchable content, or only searchable content, because this is what really helps a YouTube channel grow and get exposure. But as I said at the beginning, and I repeat it now, I'm not in a rush, and I really prefer to do videos or to talk in the videos of things that I really want to talk about, whether this is more or less searchable. Because in the end, what is super important and what will make a difference is whether you have fun while doing something or not. Because if you have fun, the people that watch your videos will also feel it, and I'm sure that you will build a much better connection with your audience, or at least I'm trying to do so. Now looking into the future, and just to have it recorded, my goal with this channel is to get it monetized before April 6, 2021, which means that I need to get to the 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers before then. I know it's ambitious, I don't know if I will get there, but this is what I'm aiming towards. And what will I be doing to achieve that? Well, actually I have no real plans. I will just stay consistent, uploading 2 videos every single week, trying to create interesting content or things that I like doing as well, because as I said, it's important to have fun in whichever thing you do in life, and hope for the YouTube algorithm to get one of my videos, get a lot of exposure, a lot of views, and hopefully my channel will explode. In any case, we will see all of that and be able to confirm it in 6 more months when I do my YouTube channel update after being in YouTube for 1 year, and we will be able to see all of that. In any case, thank you very much for watching the video all the way till the end. If you enjoyed, then please make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and as always, see you next time.